Hi guys, and welcome back to the new SN Studio for another 9th edition video bar report. And look what I have here. Drukhari, finally Drukhari. We've actually had these for about 2 months, maybe more.
They've been sat in the box.
We've just had, like, between COVID, between the new studio move, and
9th edition.
No one used to play Drukhari, so we didn't know how to play. It's just been like left, and today yesterday I said, I'm playing Drukhari. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Warning, please. This is the first time I'm using Drukhari, like the first time ever I'm using Drukhari.
So play against them regularly, do you?
No, I only play them. I've only played against them at events, and there's Lee as well that plays them a bit in Jib. But yeah, so guys, Drukhari fans, I'm very sorry if I make any mistakes. But
when you make mistakes, not if.
Mistakes.
You're going to.
I'm going to for sure. Yeah, especially what do you call the chart? Power from Pain. I'm sure I'm going to forget those things.
You know you've got the name.
Yeah, I've already forgotten it, but guys, anyway, I'm here to learn. So those you Drukhari players with experience, please comment below. Show me how to play better. I've tried to make a really simple list to start with, but I do want to learn this army, and I think it's got a really good punch, especially with other units that we've got painted. But I do want to learn. So please comment below. Teach me.
Make it personal.
Don't make it personal. Don't make it personal. But just if I make any mistakes, just comment below. And if there's things that I can do better, I'd love to hear about it. So we are playing today Frontline Warfare. So it's one of the new missions, 4 objectives on the table, and we are playing on this really nice board, perfect for Chaos Army, like the World Eaters.
Perfect for Drukhari as well, really.
Yes, perfect for Drukhari. It looks really cool. It's going to be an epic game, I'm sure. So we are using the ruins with the obscuring, light cover, scalable, and breachable rules, and then there's other couple of features like the chaos rocky bits and stuff, which we are still using the light cover with them, but obviously we're not going to use the obscuring because it's a bit silly to use obscuring when there's not like a big piece of terrain on it. 1750 points. We do want to raise the points to 2000 points.
I almost bought 2000
No, you brought 2000 today, and then we went down to 1750. But at the moment we're just very busy. We're still doing the final details on the studio, which if you haven't already, make sure you check out our promo video for the new studio club, which is already uploaded, so you can go and check that out. It's absolutely amazing stuff there. And you can get the virtual tour over it all. But yeah, we are very busy still, so we want to keep games as simple as possible, and that's why I bring a new army, right? To keep it simple. So yeah, very excited, and straight onto lists we can go. Chris, do you want to start your list? Because
I can start off.
I think I've got a bit more to talk about than you. So yeah, take us through.
Obviously you're bringing World Eaters today.
Yes.
I just brought a battalion. I've got Khan the Betrayer. I don't think he comes out very often, does he?
No, because he's not that good. You can upgrade HQs to be much better than him.
But he's Khan.
I'm happy he's out. I'm happy.
And he's the Warlord.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense.
It makes sense.
So he has his Slaughterborn Warlord trait. So hopefully he gets to kill some of the characters and get extra attacks.
Hopefully.
So I've also got a Exalted Champion, Power Fist, Chain Axe on him.
Okay.
And a Demon Prince, 2 Malefic Talons, Wings, and I've got Tasman of Burning Blood.
Okay, that's the Corn specific relic, right?
Reroll charges, and you can advance and charge.
Okay, and the Exalted Champion rerolls all wounds in combat, right? So it works really well with when you have so many Berserkers on the table.
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of which, 3 units, all of 8, because they have to be units of 8.
Yes, if you're playing Corn.
In my 2,000 point list,
Corn will be pleased.
2,000 point list, I had to drop one. Says
well, my OCD would
a unit of 7, and the army wasn't 8 either. But
my OCD would kill me. I would have to drop something else for the unit to still be.
Couldn't though. That's 8. The problem. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 3 units of 8 Berserkers, Icon of Wrath in each one, all with chain axes and bolt pistols.
Yeah. Icon of Wrath, guys, rerolls failed charges, which is really good to have for a simple upgrade.
Yep. In the elite slot, I've got 2 Hellforged Contemptors, 2 Twin Las Cannons in each one.
These were added a bit later on after buying the studio army, but it's really needed. Like
they need
these guys in the back just firing at other enemy units was much needed. And if you've seen some of the reports, especially the ones on SM Plus, they are very good for this army.
And the fact that now 9th they can move without penalty.
Always hitting on 2s if they are fresh.
They can actually keep up with the army a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Heavy sports, 2 Venom Crawlers.
Okay.
Just standard as they come.
Yeah.
I
Again,
love them.
really units because they rush up with the Berserkers and they're really
good firepower.
I keep on saying it. They do have good firepower. You do have to spend a CP for Soul Forge, was it Demon Forge, to actually reroll failed hits and wounds. But when you're hitting and wounding, -2, strength 8, damage D3, they're good guns.
Yeah. I'll rate them. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to paint up my other one for my Red Corsairs.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You only have one. Yeah. You need more than one. Always more than one.
I've got the 3rd Disco Lord coming though. That's something, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I like Disco Lords.
Yep. And to round out list, 3 Rhinos, Combi Bolt and Havoc Launcher in each.
Perfect. And obviously dedicated transports to hopefully, or probably, the Berserkers themselves, just to have a bit more of a save whilst they're running up the field.
Gotta bring the fun buses.
Yeah, especially like disintegrators, they hurt things like Berserkers, so it's always good to have a bit of a outer tin before they get hit with the bigger guns. So cool. Did you you mentioned your relic, you mentioned your warlord, and 1750 points. So there you have it, the World Eaters back on the table for 9th edition. And we move on to the new studio, Drukhari. So a special thanks to our good friends Javi, which we met at a couple of No Retreat events, which he did apply and make it through because he's an absolutely amazing painter. His airbrushing is phenomenal. Like as you can see now on screen, or will see on screen, when you check out the armor on the vehicles, the smoothness on the airbrush is on another level. So thanks Javi. Mundo Letal, I'll just post their Instagram there. It's basically Lethal World, but in Spanish because they are from Spain.
I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that's what it meant.
Yeah, Mundo Letal is Lethal World. So they have it. Check out their Instagram. Yes, it does.
Because it's a planet.
It does. Okay, so 1750 points. Again, I bought a battalion. And I am using the army as Kabal of the Black Hearts.
Yeah.
Basically, again, another thanks. I've been pestering Paulie from, what's his channel called? What's his page
Sky
called?
Serpent.
Sky Serpent. So again, I'll mention Sky Serpent here. Go and check it out. It's a really cool page. I've been pestering him so much this week of what to take, what not to take. I kept saying that I wanted it to be as easy as possible, so he's helped me out a lot. So, Kabal of the Black Heart Battalion. To start off, we've got 2 HQs. We've just brought 2 Archons. One of them is obviously the Warlord, and he's got both the Relic and the Warlord trait. So for the Relic, he's got the specific Kabal of the Black Heart one. So Writ of the Living Muse. So reroll Muse.
We'll teach you English.
Yeah, we'll teach you English. Yeah, my first language is Spanish, guys. Reroll wound rolls of 1 for friendly Kabal Black Heart units within 6 inches. Standard. This is something you see a lot, or used to see a lot. This list, similar list, used to see a lot in 8th edition. So he's got that for the Relic and for the Warlord trait. Again, Black Heart specific. It's the D6 each time your opponent or myself uses a command point. On a 6, I get it back. Simple. Don't think I need the book anymore. Okay, so I've done my HQs. For my troop choices, I've got 5 units of Kabalite Warriors. 4 of them are exactly the same. I've upgraded the champion, or I don't know what it's called, basically the champion, to have a power sword and a blast pistol. And then the squad is upgraded to have a blaster gun. And then I've got one of them that's just upgraded to have the power sword. He hasn't got a blast pistol, and the unit hasn't got a blaster. I've got 5 dedicated transports, which probably will be transporting the warriors themselves. I've upgraded them to have a second Splinter cannon on them, just because of WYSIWYG. And I'm really looking forward to actually playing with these, because I'm always go to events, they're always moving around, -1 to hit, 5+ invulnerable, are really difficult to shift. So I'm finally using them myself, and they look absolutely spectacular with the new scheme, which we painted up just specifically so we could use as any Kabal or Coven or anything else, because the army is quite big. I think we've got like nearly 3,000 points. Okay, moving over, we've got 3 units of Scourges, all with Haywire. I think it's the way to go, especially with this list, which I didn't know about, and there's a lot of armor to go through, so I think they'll do pretty well. One of the Scourge champions has a power sword, the rest just have the normal gun that they bring. And then lastly, for the heavy support, I've got 3 Disintegrator Ravagers. I think they're the best, one of the best units in Drukhari, or that I've faced. Especially, I play Marines a lot, and these are I play Primaris Marines a lot, and these are really scary to fight against. So they've got 9 shots, strength 5, -3 damage 2 shots, and obviously you normally place an Archon beside them with the specific Kabal relic, so I'm rerolling 1s to wound and to hit, which makes them really nasty. And that's about it. I don't think I've missed anything out. If I have, you'll probably see what I've missed out whilst we're playing the game. 1750, and we can now talk about our secondaries. So let me just carry on and talk about my secondary. So I've chosen the specific Vital Ground one from this mission. I've picked Bring It Down, obviously, because there's a lot of vehicles in it. Rhinos will give me 3 points, and the Venoms and the Contemptors will give me 2. So I think it's a good secondary to have. And lastly, I've got Engage All Fronts. Very fast army, very movable. A lot of things probably coming from Deep Strike, so I think it's, again, a secondary that's very easy for me to score. What about you? What are you bringing?
Sort of copy me. I've got Bring It Down as
always
well.
Copy me. Always copy.
Fair, I actually picked mine first.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Bring It Down. There's lots of 2-point vehicles there.
Yes, definitely.
I've also got Engage in All Fronts.
Again,
because I'm a fast army. I need to be in your lines.
Yes,
so
you move forward.
If I'm not, then I'm
and we've
losing
already
the game
spoken about that. You've got some specific units that you want to keep back. So that means that you will probably be getting at least 3/4 of the table.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And the last one is Attrition.
Okay,
basically,
kill more than me,
I need to kill more than you every battle round.
Which is another good one to have, because I have smaller, weaker units than you. So yeah, probably a good couple of secondaries. I think my secondaries are also quite good to get. So I think we're gonna have a cracker of a game. Hopefully I don't make a lot of mistakes. That's why I bring Chris. When I always play like a new army, I bring Chris because he normally reminds me about a lot of the stuff.
And then I go ahead and play an army which I've played with like twice, I think, before.
Yes, but you play Chaos a lot, so you're used to this.
Similar.
So there we have it, guys. Secondaries done, lists are done. You've seen the battlefield. We'll catch you back after deployment. And here we go. Both armies now fully deployed on the table and ready for war. Chris's first new studio battle report. How are you feeling?
It's still
Is it going to be a win? Well, you did mention the other day you still haven't lost. What is it? 6 games in 9th edition?
4 games.
4 games and still not. That's 4 wins, which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It is pretty good.
But 2 of those games were against people playing for the first time.
Okay.
One of them was my first game as well, so actually no, 3 games were against first timers.
Okay.
But 1 was also mine.
But still, 4 wins is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I've lost a couple of them. Yeah.
You played more though, so.
Yeah. Okay, so quickly, let's show you where the objectives are. So preset, guys, 9th edition, the mission is preset, the deployment is preset, and the objectives are preset as well. So much easier, much faster start. So 2 objectives in No Man's Land, and then we've got 1 objective here and 1 objective on the other side in each of our deployment zones. Quickly, let's go through our deployment. So I'm just going to move this one because I was taking him a photo of him and I've forgotten to move him, and that's not a good idea. So I've got 3 Venoms on this side. The one on the middle has one of my Archons, which isn't the Warlord. We've got the 3 Dizzy Ravagers in the middle, already capturing this objective here, or holding this objective. And then inside this ruin we have another of the 5 Warriors, which are also capturing the objective just by a couple of millimeters. And then on this side we've got the 2 other Venoms. Again, all of them, just in case you missed the introduction, which I know many of you do. Naughty, naughty. All my warrior squads have a blaster pistol and a blaster in them, except the one that is inside this ruin, which is not upgraded to have absolutely anything. In reserve, Chris, I have 3 units of Scourgers.
You remember the name?
Yes.
I can see you thinking behind the camera.
I am thinking hard. So 3 units of Scourgers, nothing in tactical reserves, nothing paid any CP for tactical reserves. So yeah, let's see how this goes. As I've mentioned in the beginning, I wanted the list to be as easy as possible to use for my first time. So Chris, take us through your lists. So let's start from this side. If there's any tactics in the deployment, I know you're playing World Eaters and you just want to
go forward
and stuff. Yeah. But if there's anything you want to mention, just mention it.
So we've got a Rhino here.
Yep.
All 3 Rhinos have 8 Berserkers in. This one has Khan and the Aspiring Champion as well.
So both characters in
Exalted Champion.
Exalted Champion. Don't start like me, remember? That's something
This is because of you that I did.
Okay, so Venom Crawler, Venom Crawler, and
this one will probably sit here, hold the objective most of the game.
Its guns are quite good. I know you're playing World Eaters and we've just said that you want to go forward, but 9th edition, it's very important, guys, that you sit on objectives and grab as many points as you can. And then we've got a little castle here.
Yep.
So Demon Prince, right, who is isn't your Warlord, he's got the relic.
Khan's the Warlord.
Yes, he is, he has to be. So the relic, Demon Prince there in the middle. 2 full 8-man squads of Berserkers in the Rhinos, and then we've got the 2 Contemptors sitting in the back, which I love. Those units are so good. Much needed for this list as well.
And it's good now because they're going to walk up the field with them.
Without a penalty as well. Rerolling, hitting on 2s if they don't go down in any wounds, rerolling 1s with a Demon Prince. Really nice. Okay, so I won the first roll-off. I decided to be the attacker, so you decided on sides and started placing before I did. So again, guys, if you have just started playing 9th, it's gone back to the old style deployment where each of us deploy 1 unit at a time. Now is the important role, is the one we want to go. We actually want to win. We don't mind not winning the first one.
I'll let you win the first one.
Mind games already. Okay, so will the Drukhari, the new studio army, the newest studio army, some more coming, but this is the newest at the moment, will they go first for their first outing? I'll start with my roll-off. So, what a start for the Drukhari. Can Chris match that for a reroll? No, that's a 3. Guess what, Chris? I am going first. I will catch you back for Drukhari turn 1. Here we go, turn 1 movement for the Drukhari. Finished, command phase finished, I'm back up to 13 CP. And we've got these Dizzy Razzies staying put in the middle of the battlefield, and all the venoms have moved up. A bit of confusion if I should have done it or not, because obviously if I don't kill some of the units, they will just decimate me in combat, and obviously I've moved closer to them, which is what World Eaters want. But I think it's very important for those of you who are playing 9th. It's very important to capture those objectives. So I think it's a good thing to do. My warriors still have the save of being inside the vehicle. So let's see what happens anyway. I think it's a good book. So all the venoms moving up the table onto the center of the table, and now we can start the shooting phase. So I'm going to start off with the troops inside. So the Archon's in there, so he can't shoot because his pistol is only range 6. So I'm going to start with these guys in here. So blaster into this rhino here on closest to me. So I'm hitting on 3s. That's a hit, and strength 8, wounding on 3s. That's a failed wound, which I will reroll into a 5. Go straight through.
Roll, see if you get the CP
yes,
back.
Let me see if I get it back. I do on my first attempt, so I can't get any back this turn. Okay, damage on the rhino is 4. Okay, now I'll do the splinter rifles from inside, so they're rapid fire, and they are in range. I'll go into the same rhino. So 1, 2, 3, hitting on 3s. Okay, and wounding on 6s because they're poisoned. Nothing there. Okay. Next up, we're going onto this venom, and I'm going into the blaster everything into the same one. So here we go. Blaster first is a failed hit again, and again to not rapid fire range this time. So 3 shots only, and that's 1 hit and no wounds. Okay, we'll move over to the other side now. We get some dice. And this venom will go straight into the rhino. So blaster first is a hit, and wounds on 3. That's a fail with a 1. What's the rapid? Let me check the rapid fire range for the splinter guns, and we'll catch back in a sec. Okay, we're back. It was 24, but I just wanted to check the range as well. And actually, this one is out of range of 12. So I'm just firing 3 shots into him, and that's only 1 hit, and no wounds again because I do need 6s. And then we'll go on to the other venom. So blast first into the rhino. That's a failed hit. So not a very good phase for the blasters, which needed to go through. This one is in range of rapid fire, so that's 6 shots going into the rhino as well. Okay, that's a bit better. Could have used those for the blasters. Any 6s, that's 1 wound on the rhino.
AP?
Do I have any AP? No AP.
Cool.
Just a solid 0 on the AP. So, that's a pass. Okay, so that's all my venom shots.
Oh no, that's all your troop shot.
All my troop shots. I do have to have the venoms. But what I'll do, I'll shoot the Ravagers next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this Ravager into...
Do the middle one first into this.
That's it. That's what I was going to do. Middle one into the one that's already wounded. That's 7 wounds left, I believe, in that one. Okay, so 3, 6. Get some more dice from here. Okay. Here we go. 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Thankfully. Okay, still 3 misses. And now I'm wounding on strength 5. Well, yeah, strength 5. And so I'm wounding on 5s actually. Rerolling 1s for my relic. Okay, so that's 2 only at -3, so you do get your 6 ups.
Nope.
No, damage 2 apiece, so he's down to 4 remaining? 3. Okay, next up I'm going to go for the other one, straight into him as well. So 3, 6, 9 shots. Hitting on 3s, trying to finish him off. Rerolling the 1, that's a hit, 2 misses. And now wounding on 5s. 2, 3, and I do reroll this 1 into another one. So that's 4 minus 3, damage 2.
Got to save at least 3 of these. Nope.
No. So does he explode?
Nope.
No. Okay, it is first strike, but I don't get any points because it wasn't one of my secondaries. So what we'll do is, yeah, do you want to roll for that? Okay.
There's plenty of space to get them out, so it's not a problem.
So, will there be,
Berserkers?
oh, that's two. Do you want to reroll one of those?
I can't.
Oh, you can't reroll anymore.
Can't reroll those.
Interesting. So what we'll do, we'll let Chris remove his Rhino, place down his Berserkers, and then we'll catch you back for some more shooting. Okay, so Berserkers are now out. He's made good use of being very close to this ruin. The two guys down there are actually down there in the corner, but it's a bit difficult to actually fit in with the banner. So just for you guys, new terrain rules. This is obscuring, but as they're inside the obscuring terrain, it means that they aren't obscured anymore. But they do get the +1 to their armor for being inside light armor. Light cover, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this Venom first, because he can actually see this guy. But if I actually start with this one and Chris removes this one, then this one can't shoot. So I'm going to be a bit clever. Tactics. See? Tactics.
You have them sometimes.
So I'm going to start with this Venom. So 12 shots, because they are on rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s because they are poisoned. What's the strength?
I don't think there's any strength to it.
Yeah, the strength is 5, I believe, isn't it?
No, strength star.
Ah, no star.
They have no strength if they're poisoned.
Okay. So yeah, wounding on 4s. Ooh, that's not very good, Chris. Guess what? I've only wounded once. Look at this. That's not nice. Rainbow dice.
Hey.
And yeah, you passed it. See, I told you to put them in there. That would have been 1 death. Okay, again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So next Venom Crawler into them as well, hitting on 3s.
I have Venom Crawlers, you have Venoms.
I have Venoms, yeah, not Crawlers, sorry guys. You should get used to these names. Okay, wounding on 4s. That's much better, that's more realistic. So 3, 4, 5, 2 pluses. Okay, all good to go. Next Venom Crawler up here.
Venom.
Venom. Venom. At least I'm getting one of the words right.
Yeah, you're halfway there.
Chris, I don't think I can actually
see. You'll be able to see down into this window.
Yes, I can see through. It's,
that dude was down the bottom where you should be.
That becomes direct line of sight. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. Okay, not very good dice. Rainbow dice, what's happening?
It's not the dice, it's you.
No, it's the rainbow dice.
So it's no matter what dice you use.
Don't think they're feeling well. 4s. 2 wounds. Again, 2 ups. Okay, all good to go. Next up, we've got the last Ravager firing now at the Venom Crawler, Chris.
No.
Not Venom, Venom Crawler. So 9 shots, 6, 9. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. If I can catch it. 2 misses. And your toughness is 7, right? Still. So looking for 5s, rerolling 1s. 2 wounds. And guys, this is the only thing I can actually see. So please don't put any comments why aren't you shooting at the rhinos. It's because the obscuring terrain is actually blocking them.
So he's -3, right?
-3, so 5 up invulnerable saves.
Hey.
Very nice, Chris. Shouldn't have lent you my dice. You forgot yours. Not
yeah, mine is still there. Oh, I didn't do that.
Venom's fallen. Catch you back now. We're back, it's all good. We've put some bits together and others we've put back in the cabinet.
It was magnetized, right? Like Mortarian's wings?
Yes, like pieces did. That was actually quite funny. Okay, so what we've done is off camera, we've shot with these 2 Venoms into the Rhino with their Splinter cannons, which needs 6s to wound again. We did it off camera because it was very difficult to wound them. Actually, from all the shots they have, I didn't even wound. He didn't even have to have a saving throw. So that concludes my turn 1. Not as good as I wanted it to be. Obviously, I wasn't going to kill a lot of stuff because there's a lot of poison shots, but I did think these guys were going to perform a bit better. But look, interesting turn 1. Let's see what the word eaters had. What?
Could Rhino 2 Berserkers at least.
Yeah, not bad, but look. Let's see what happens now anyway. So on to World Eaters turn 1 we go. We'll catch you back after movement. Okay, here we go. World Eaters turn 1 finished. As we expected, all these units here have moved up towards the Venoms in the middle of the battlefield, and so have these on the other side. Venom Crawler, as Chris said in his deployment, has stayed put. Just shuffled up, right?
Shuffled slightly, it's still within 3. So yeah.
Okay, shuffled up a bit, but still within 3 inches of the very important objectives on his side. Okay, so we can go straight into some shooting. What's going to start that off?
Start with this Contemptor.
Okay.
It's going to shoot the Dizzy Ravager this side.
This side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use -1 to hit lightning fast. Yep. So that's 2 CP.
Yep.
I've already gained my CP back, so I can't. Won't re-roll. I won't roll for the Warlord trait.
So hitting on 3s now.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Oh. I did have to. I've got command points.
Wound on
to
3s.
use, so. Okay.
That's 3 wounds.
So I've got my invulnerable saves, right?
Yep.
1 goes through. Do I actually reroll one of these? D6 each. I'm actually going to be cheeky and reroll one of these. No, it's a fail. That was a 2, by the way. Don't think I caught that on camera.
How many wounds these have each?
I don't know. We'll have to check.
Come on.
That's 8. Do you want to have a quick look?
Yep. I think the page open here anyway. 10 wounds.
10 wounds. And I do have a 5-up invulnerable, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so 2 wounds left. Do you want to reroll one of those, or?
No, because I need a 6 to do it, so
okay.
I'm happy with that.
No problem. So we'll catch you back for some more shooting. Okay, a bit of a change. Venom Crawler on this side, firing into the wounded Ravager. Again, guys, he does have a line 1mm in thickness that goes from part of his model to any part of my model and doesn't cross any obscuring terrain, so he can actually fire. Now, this Ravager has a -1 on it, so you will be hitting on 5s at the moment.
So I'm going to use 1 CP for Demon Forge.
Okay.
So reroll failed hits and wound rolls. So
okay, perfect.
hopefully try and outbalance it. So I get 2d3 shots. 4 shots. Hitting on 5s, I can't reroll 4s. So I can't reroll that one.
You can reroll those 3s into 1s and 2s, like I said.
Wound on 3s.
Okay, but your strength is 8, right?
Strength 8, yeah.
Okay, so that's a wound. -2, so straight into my invulnerable save. D3 damage, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a 2. Can you blow it up? Or can you kill it at least? No? Do you want to reroll that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
He's defeated. Does he blow up?
Yes.
What did I tell you? What did I can't reroll that, right?
Nope.
Okay, and what did I tell you off camera? I'm like, I'm going to check how much the damage is because I have a sneaky feeling I'm actually going to roll a 6. Okay, so D3 damage onto anybody within 6, which is everybody here. So middle one, D3 mortal wounds, just 1. The one on the left is 3, and my Archon is 3 as well.
Oh.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. We'll mark these off, take him off the battlefield, and we'll catch him back for more shooting. Okay, before we forget, nearly forgetting a very important rule, I ignore these on 6s, so if you've posted a nasty comment, go and remove it. Okay, so here we go. Sorry guys for forgetting, but look, I got it in time. So these are the 10 wounds that have gone through, and I ignore these on 6s. No 6s, meaning that everything is good. We don't have to go back to any mortal wounds or anything like that.
Now you got to roll for these guys as well.
Yeah. Wounds. Okay, so I took 1 on him, and that's a pass, so he's okay. And then I took 3 on the Archon. So he's taken 3, and 3 on the other Ravager. So he's taken 2 only. Okay, so now we can cut off, and we go into more shooting coming up in a second. Okay, next Contemptor into the wounded Ravager. Let's see how this goes. It's Ravager, right? It's Ravager.
Yeah, Ravager. So hitting on 2s now. All hit again.
Yes, sir.
Wound on 3s. 2 wounds.
5 ups. 1 is passed. 1 goes through. D6 damage. That's 2. Do I ignore them? No, I don't. So he loses 2 more.
Down to 6.
Down to 6, yes, sir. Okay, what's next to shoot? We've got the Havoc Launcher.
Yeah, we'll do the Havoc Launcher into that same wounded one.
Same one. Okay.
The bolt gun will go there as well.
Okay.
So number of shots for the Havoc.
It's 4.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1 because of Demon Prince. And wound on 5s, I believe it is. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you are toughness 6 on the bump.
Yes, toughness 6.
Cool.
Do you want to quickly check?
Can do.
Go to the book, sir.
Toughness 6.
Okay, perfect. And now we've got the combi bolter, 2 shots into the same one?
Yeah, the same one.
Okay.
Just make it nice and simple. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Nice. No EP, so 3 up.
Another one. Ah.
That's fine. Both pistols are out of range, right?
Bolt pistols
From them, I
we
mean.
do off camera, which will be going into Venoms.
Okay, yeah.
So
So that's all done. Have you got a bolter on the Demon Prince?
I need to check my list actually. I can't remember if I put one on.
Okay, we can do that. If there is one, we'll do that off camera as well. But let's go on to this side. And
So this Venom Claw is going to shoot up at your Venom.
okay, perfect.
2d3 shots. 2 shots. That's about normal for me. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. And wound on 3s.
No, that's a 1, Chris. Sorry to say. And then we've got back into
Champion, does he reroll wounds for everything? Or
No,
just
combat. Just combat.
Cool.
Havoc launcher again into the same one,
Same.
and the combi bolter, right?
Yeah. So number of shots 3.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
That's a wound again on 6 as well. And that goes through, so 1 wound on him. And now the combi bolter.
Yep, this will be in rapid fire range now.
Yes, sir.
1 hit.
No wounds. Okay, so off camera we'll do all the bolter shots. Shall we do the plasma pistol, or you don't want to fire the plasma pistol?
Yeah, he only takes a mortal wound, doesn't he?
Okay,
so
yeah, let's do the plasma pistol.
He's going up top here as well.
Yep. So
He
that's
hits.
a hit, yeah. And that's a wound. Straight into my invulnerable save, which is a pass.
Yep.
Okay, so off camera we'll do all the bolter shots from these berserkers. We'll do all the bolters from these berserkers, those berserkers, and we'll also check if the Demon Prince has a bolter. We'll fire it as well. We're back. Everything's done. Everything's shot. Some wound rolls for me to do. Some saving throws rolls for me to do. Sorry, not wounding. So I'm going to start off with everything that shot into this Venom Crawler. So we've got a crack, a grenade that went through on a -1. So I do have a 4-up save. Or do I have a 4-up save and I'm going to...
You go 4 up normally.
Okay, so 5 up. No, that one goes 3, so through. So D3 damage on this one.
2.
Okay, 2. And then these are normal 4-ups. Okay, so another 3, so he's gone.
No, he's down to 1.
Ah, is it 6 wounds? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Sorry about that. And then on the other side, bolter shots into the Venom Crawler just at the end. Venom again. Okay, so he's down to 4 wounds remaining. 3. Is he wounded that one?
3.
Yes. So 3. That's good.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
It's too hot.
And it's my first time. Be nice.
Never.
Okay, so some charges going in now. What's going to start that off? I'm not going to Overwatch.
These berserkers going to charge this Venom.
Oh, do I Overwatch?
Yeah, this is the one.
I'm actually going to Overwatch.
Yeah.
12 shots. Yeah, I'm actually going to Overwatch. I have enough CP, so let's do some Overwatch. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, here we go. 6s, that's 2 6s, 4s, that's 2 wounds. Can I kill 2?
No.
No, I can't. Okay, so I'm down 1 more CP. He makes the charge. They're in.
Yep.
What's next to charge?
Next, the Demon Prince will go into this one.
Okay. Definitely in with a 4.
I'm going to re-roll it because of his relic anyway, because I want him to get a bit further. 8, yep, that'll do.
Perfect. And then we've got these guys in the back going into the same Venom.
Yep. Re-roll that one for sure.
Yeah, because you re-rolled the other one with his relic,
yeah,
right?
His relic, and these guys got the icon.
CP. Ah,
no, they got icons.
Well. Okay, and then let's move over to this side.
Yep. So here, Berserker's going into the Venom. Yep, 9.
And Khan, right?
Khan will go in.
He's
and
in
the 9
as well.
And the Exalted Champion as well.
4. I don't think
4.
he's in. Do you want to re-roll that with a CP?
Nah, he can sit back
anyway. You can't do that yet. Okay, he'll sit back. You just want him close.
Yeah, he's got the range anyway to do reroll wounds. So.
Exactly. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the charge phase. Again, we'll put everything into combat and we'll catch you back for Chris's favourites.
The corn phase.
Favourites. We go into the fight phase. Chain axes in hand. Can they bring down the 2 Venoms? We've got the Berserkers on the left going into this Venom here. A lot of attacks, 4 attacks each.
Yep. They've already piled in.
And they are strength 6, so they will be wounding on 3s. Okay, so re-rolling 1s here from the Demon Twins.
A lot of 1s there.
Yep.
Let's take out these 2s quickly. It's the re-rolls. A few misses.
Okay, and now wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. You okay? Yeah.
Yep, again there.
Wounding on 3s. Okay, that's a good roll. A lot of saves to do. I'll just use your dice quickly. So let me roll these. Plus these.
That's not a bad roll.
One, is it on full wounds?
Full wounds, yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Not bad though.
Does he blow up? Yes, he does. Okay. Shall I can I reroll this?
No,
I can't. So that means he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use 1 CP to emergency disembark with them. So I can deploy them at 6 inches instead of 3, meaning that they do survive. I do have to roll for each one inside, but I do roll on 1s and 2s.
1s and 2s they die instead of 1.
Okay. Okay, so they all survive, so I'll deploy that after. Now, the Archon inside can't escape, and I can't use that stratagem again. I think I actually...
Before we get ahead of ourselves, so this one exploded, so you've got to do mortal wounds.
Okay, so it's just 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound, yeah.
So 1 dead from there, 1 dead from here. Rhino is down to 10.
Yep, and the Demon
Prince is down.
So you use dice.
Now, I don't know if to actually leave the Archon instead and survive, because he's got Trap Invulnerable, so he can be tasty and difficult to bring down. No, I'll bring these guys out. They have a blast and everything, so let's fix all this up and we'll catch you back in a second. What?
Roll to see if that one explodes now as well.
That's very true.
Whilst you're on camera.
That's very true. It doesn't. Okay, so now we'll go ahead, fix all this up, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, all sorted now, and I think we've done everything properly. We both think we've done everything properly. So again, emergency disembarkation, they've piled in again into my warriors. And then moving on to this side, we did this first round of combat off camera because I just had 3 wounds, so it was a bit pointless to actually record all those attacks going in. Obviously, they did take it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll on camera if it explodes or not. And it does explode. So 1 mortal wound on the Berserkers and 1 mortal wound onto Khan. And now what happens is I can't emergency disembarkation again because I've already used the stratagem once. And yeah, I would remove the venom, and yeah, that would finish off the turn.
Yeah.
You are going to use a stratagem, right?
After I killed the first venom, I used the blood for the blood god stratagem. Which basically means for 2 CP to start on my next turn, I auto pass them around.
That's a really good stratagem. It's 2 CP, right?
2 CP.
Okay. And for those asking, remember that these can move an extra 9 inches now. So plenty of movement there to actually squeeze in, take off, remove everything from the venom. So yeah, that finishes off the turn. I got 6 points in my first turn because I did get engage all fronts. I had this venom in one corner, I had this venom in the other, I had these guys on another, and then one of the other venoms that was in the other. And I got, what else did I get?
Bring it down for killing the rhino for 3
points.
That's
it. And you've killed 3 venoms, so you've got 6 points for bring it down.
I got 3 points for engage on all fronts as well, because I'm in every single tablecloth.
Yep, Khan, venom, and then obviously these guys on this side.
And then 4 points for attrition, because I killed more than you.
So what's the score now? 12?
13-6 to me.
13-6. Okay, so really impressive turn. A lot's happened already. A lot of explosions, a lot of killing in combat and in shooting. So I'm really looking forward to turn 2. We'll catch you back after my move. Okay, so we're quickly back because I have decided to Agent of Vect, and Chris has kindly allowed me to do this. So I will be trying to evict Blood for the Blood God. So here we go. That's a 3, so I do spend my 4 CP, but the stratagem doesn't go ahead. So there we go, we'll catch you back for the movement. Turn 2, here we go. We've got the Venom flying down, and now the closest target is actually Khan the Betrayer. So really interesting to see what happens. If I can take him down, that would be really good. There's no Slated Warlord, but always good to take down a named character like that. So these guys have fallen back, and I will be using Cruel Deception so they can fall back and still shoot, which is good to see. Scourgers, very importantly, Scourgers have all dropped down, all 3 units. So one's dropped down in the center of the table, and the other 2 just in Chris's deployment zone, just behind those Contemptors. So it could be a really good and interesting turn. Let's see what happens. Ravagers have stayed put, my Warlord has stayed put, and then something else has happened. No, this guy has stayed up here, just exactly up there.
Here, isn't he? Or
Yeah,
is
he's still up here.
Okay.
So just it fell down from there, so we moved him a bit further up. But he is actually on this edge. Okay, so we can go straight onto shooting, or at least a couple of units, see what happens. So I'm going to start with this one that has used their stratagem. Do I get it back? I actually get one back there. So let's start with the shooting.
Was it 2 CP for that strat?
It was 2 CP for that strat, yes.
Down to 5.
Okay, so let's start with the shooting from there. So normal shots coming in first, and they are in rapid fire, so they will be going into the smaller unit just behind, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s because of poisons. That's 2 wounds, 3 up saves, Chris. Oh, that's 2 down. Do you want to reroll any of those, or do you want to go?
I'll take it. That's the champion, so I won't take him.
Okay. Blast pistol. That's a hit. 2's to wounds, and that's another dead one. It was -4. And then the blaster going in hots. That's a hit, and that's a wound. So that's another Berserker. You can leave in the champion, right?
Yeah, leave the champion.
Okay, perfect. Next up, I'm going to do one of the Ravagers into the bigger unit here. So 3, 6, 9. Hitting on 3s. Okay. You had an excellent turn, but I think this one's going to hurt a bit more than the first one.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, let's see what actually happened. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because of my relic, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pluses. Okay, you did save 1, so 5 are removed from the battlefield. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to shoot the other Ravager into... I can't shoot the Demon Prince yet,
Nope,
because there's a vehicle beside. So I think it's a bit of a waste to actually do that. So what I'm going to do is... let me think about it, and we'll carry on shooting now. Okay, I've thought about it, and the Venom is actually going to fire down. He's going to shoot the blaster into the Demon Prince because it is the closest. We've actually just measured, and then we've got all the other shots from inside going into this champion here, and then the 2 Splinter cannons are going to go into this unit. Something I want to mention now that I've seen and reminded about the Venom, we did do the Feel No Pain from first turn in combat, because I did actually forget to do the Feel No Pain for the Venoms. Again, I had like 20 wounds to roll, but I did do it quickly off camera because you never know what those are. So sorry about that, and we did do them off camera. Okay, so let's start off with the blaster into the Demon Prince. That's a hit. That's a wound, Chris. So 5 up and vulnerable save. That's a fail. Do you want to reroll this?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, looking for 5. No, d6 damage, and that's a 3. Okay, so he's down to 4 wounds. Next up, I'm going to go with a Splinter rifle inside into this champion here, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, Chris. Into the last of those Berserkers. That's a fail there, so he's dead. And now Splinter cannons into the last 2. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, that's correct, Chris. Okay, hitting on 3s.
Chapter Master rerolls now, eh?
I need the Chapter Master. Okay, 4's 2 wounds, that's still good. 4 wounds gone through. Okay, that's another 2 down, that's a squad. all looking good now. So I can put the other Dizzy Ravager into something else. And I believe he's the closest, isn't he?
We'll have to measure maybe these.
Okay, let's do that. So there's those Berserkers on that side. Let's measure up that. If not, I will be going into the Demon Prince. We measured, and sadly for me, luckily for Chris, the Demon Prince is actually an inch further away than the Berserkers on the other side. So I'm not very happy about this. So the Ravager has moved now to his left and is firing into those Berserkers, incoming Berserkers. Okay, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, all hits, full house. Can I have a full house of 1s? 3s, no, there's a couple of 2s, four 2s actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s, Chris. Looking for 6 ups. Oh, that's another 5 dead. Is it 1 survived there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 2 left.
2 left. Okay. What I'll do now, Chris, is I'll move on to that side here. Yep. So let's shuffle over to this side. And I'm going to start off with the crew inside this venom. And they're obviously going to fire everything into Khan the Betrayer. Okay, so blast pistol first. That's a hit. Wounding on 2s. That's a wound.
4. Vulnerable save?
No, you can't reroll, right? We already did. So D6. That's 5. He's dead. The rest is negated. We'll catch you back for more shooting. Okay, trying to finish off these 2 Berserkers here with the Splinter Cannons. Here we go, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. That's 4 wounds, Chris. No minus on these. And there they are, those are the 2 1s. They are also removed from play. We move on to the center of the battlefield. We've got the Haywire cannons. Haywire cannons? I think they're called Haywire cannons. So, yeah. Haywire guns firing into the Venom Cooler on the objective there on the back. So 4 D3 shots. I will reroll one of these. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8. 4, 8. Hitting on 3s. Okay. And looking for 4s and even better 6s. Okay, there's the 6s. So 1 mortal wound plus 2 D3.
Yep.
Is 3, so 6, 7 wounds. No, sorry, 3, 4, 5 wounds onto the venom.
5 wounds, and then you got 3 saves as well.
Why is that?
You still roll the mortal wounds in addition, aren't they?
I have to check that. The rules master is correct, like he always is. So 3 wounds from the normal strength of the weapon. 2 go through. So he's down to 3 only remaining. Now we've got the shredder, or whatever it's called, the particle shredder, I think it's called. What's the gun on the champion, or whatever his name is? It's called 3.
Shard carbine?
Shard carbine, that's it. 3 shots, and these are poison shots, so I do need 6s, 2 wounds. And that's 2 wounds. Do they have a minus, Chris?
Nope, no minus.
And they're fine. Okay, so I'll cut off and we'll move on to the other side of the battlefield. Okay, we move over to this side of the battlefield. Another angle in the new studio.
You can actually do 360 in this studio.
360.
It's nice.
Nice 360, with everything being in a nice view at least. Okay, so what I'm going to do is they're going to fire into the closest contender to them. So number of shots is much better than before. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 3s. Okay, so 4 misses, which isn't very good. And then I'm looking for 4s here. Oh, just 2. Just 2 mortal wounds, and I didn't wear wounds normally, so just 2 mortal wounds. Shredder into him as well, might as well. That's 2 hits. 1 wound, no minus there, so 2 up save, I believe, or not 3 up. Okay, that's another wound there. And then I'm going to rinse and repeat with these guys into the same one. 4 D3 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 3s. Can I at least take 1 down?
What with that roll?
Not with this roll. Another 4 misses there. And that's 2 more mortal wounds. One of them is a wound at least the normal. Yeah, so That's the normal save?
Yep.
That's a pass. He's down to
no.
5?
That's a fail. They're -1.
Oh, they're -1.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so 4 wounds remaining on him, and now we've got, again, the sergeant there. Or whatever he's called. That's 1 hit. And there's no wounds. And I believe that's all my shooting.
Yeah, because he shot down there.
Yeah, that's all my shooting. I've left a couple wounded, but there's still the 2 venom crawlers. And these guys, I thought I was going to bring them down, but I haven't.
Yeah. Any charges?
No charges, thank you. You're going to land cannon to my face. I don't think there's a point in charging. No, because I do want to stay out of combat. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. And we'll catch you back for Chris's turn 2, coming up next. Turn 3 for the World Eaters. Movement over, we've got the Demon Prince, and we're not advancing, just moving up.
No, he advanced.
Did he advance? Oh, yes, because
he's got the relics.
He actually can. So he has advanced into these Ravagers here. My Warlord already trembling in fear in the back. We've got the 2 Dreadnoughts moving up towards the objective. Rhino moving up because you might as well move him. Again, we've got the Venom Crawler staying put on that objective, and the 3 units on this side moving up towards the Venom. Now, you did score a lot of points. You got your 15 points for the primary. So even though I think I'm in the lead for killing stuff, like things on the table, no, actually, you do still have a lot.
Yeah. Like, you've killed all my Berserkers.
Yeah, I think actually you've got more powerful units than me still on the table, and you're scoring many points as well, so it's looking for an interesting turn 3. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so this is your turn 2 actually. So
turn 2.
Your turn 2. Not 3 guys.
Getting ahead of yourself.
Okay, so we can go straight on to some shooting.
Yep.
Okay, what's starting that off?
Start off over here with a cheeky crack grenade into you.
Okay.
So because you're -1 to hit, I'm hitting you on 4s. He hits.
That's a hit.
Wounds on 3s. Nope.
Oh, that's a 2. Okay, shall we move on to the Contemptors, or are you going to do something?
Let's do the Contemptors.
Okay.
So do this. Yeah, this one first. It's hitting on 3s.
Okay.
It's going to shoot into the wounded one.
Into the wounded, who is, I think, 6 wounds left?
Yep.
6 wounds. Okay, let's do that first.
Yep.
So you're down brackets.
Yep.
So you're hitting, and I am going to use lightning fast reaction. So -2 to your. I know. Yes. Yeah, not a -2. It's your ballistic skill, and then a -2. Yeah. It's capped, guys. Remember, you can't hit. It's capped to just a -1 or +1 now.
Yep. So hit on 4s now.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
that saved me. I'm down now to.
That's my CP you're looking at. You're on 5 at the moment, so down to 4.
No, that's 2 CP.
Okay,
so down to 3. That's a wound.
Yep.
So 5 up. That's 4. Wait. I will actually. No, you do have to get a 6. I think you won't get a 6.
No problem.
See, that's a 2. Down
CP.
to 4. You're gonna reroll? Wow. That's a 2. Okay, down to 4. Are you gonna go for the next one now?
Yes.
Firing into the same one with a -, or you're still hitting on 3s with that one?
Yeah. Gee, I'm gonna do the Demon Prince now.
Okay.
His War Bolt is damage too. You're on 4 wounds.
That's true.
Could kill you.
Yes, that's true, because you do get 2 shots now. Okay.
Hitting on 3s because he advanced, but obviously it's capped. You're on 1s, so 2 hits.
Okay.
You're on 5s though. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1, I believe it is.
Okay. Here we go. Both passed.
Okay. It could be cheeky,
but you should have done it.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with these guys first, or do you just want to go and do the Contemptor?
Let's kill it. So yeah, the other Contemptor.
All 4 last cannons into him. Or it's not 4 last. It's not 4 last cannons. It's 2 guns. Remember. So do you want to split?
Let's split.
Okay.
So this is into damage 1 first.
Okay.
So hit on 3s.
Nope. That's 2 1s, Chris, and then the other one into just hitting on 2s. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
And that's just 1 wound, which I am going to save like this. Oh, I saw that 6. Okay, that's gone through. So D6. At least you got the 6.
Yep.
At least you got the 6. Let's put a rainbow dice here to start with, and then we'll change it.
He's down to 4 now.
Yes, because they do have 10. Sorry about that.
Let's do that.
Okay. Shall we do the Rhino next?
Yeah, let's do the Rhino.
Okay, you're probably going to go into the wounded, or you're going to go into one of these units?
The bolters are going to go into the Scourges.
Okay.
The Havocs, yeah, is going to go into the
wounded one.
This one.
Yeah, you might as well try and finish it off.
So, D6 shots.
That's a 5
shots. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s.
Yes, sir. That's a lot of 6s.
5s to wound.
That's a lot
wounds.
of 5s. Am I on 5?
You're
Am I on 4?
4 wounds.
Can you actually kill me? So 2 go through, down to 2.
Yeah.
And now we've got the combi bolter into the scourges in the middle of the battlefield.
Hit on 3s. Reroll the 1s.
Okay. Toughness 3, so 3s to wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Actually, I don't know what my armor save is. Do you know?
I think the book's open on the page here, isn't
Let
it?
me just check quickly here. No retreat trophy.
Left hand side there?
Yep. So I do have a 4-up save.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 dead. I don't have 2 wounds. Oops, sorry. Moving back. Wounds. No, they just have 1.
You got your Feel No Pains that we've been forgetting again. Roll them there. So you got 2 there. Let's do those quickly.
Yep.
Nope,
So that's 2 dead there.
I did
then
4 wounds on this one.
Okay, quickly. It's good that you could remember because I don't.
Nope.
And
6 wounds on that.
6 wounds on that one.
We'll get there eventually, guys.
Okay, 1. So at least that's 1 pass there. Thanks to Chris. Not thanks to me, thanks to Chris. Okay, so we'll cut off, count more some dice, and we're going to more shooting. Okay, back to this corner now. Rhino starting it off. We've got the Havoc Launcher firing all the way into the scourges on that side, and then Combi Bolter into this Venom Caller.
Yep.
So what are you firing first?
It's the combi bolt first.
Okay, hitting with 4s.
Yep. 2 hits.
And wounding on
5s.
5s. No. And then Havoc Launcher.
D6.
That's 3 shots.
Fortunately, it is blast, but you only have a unit of 5.
Yes, sir.
So 2 hits.
And 3 wounds.
1 wound.
That's 1 wound. 4-up save. That's a pass.
So that means
okay, so now I think it's just the Venom Crawlers, yes sir.
Yep.
Okay, which one's starting it off?
So I'm going to start with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend a CP on Demon Forge.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the middle one.
One that doesn't have lightning fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so number of shots is
4 shots.
4 shots.
Hitting on 4s.
Rerolling.
Of course. I hit everything.
Obviously, you don't even have to reroll any. And then strength is 8.
Wound
right?
with everything as well.
4 wounds. Okay, minus?
3. 2, sorry.
Minus 2. So I passed 2, so 2d3.
Oh, 5
Can you
wounds.
kill it off? That would be a great. Oh,
That's
very
6.
good shooting from the Venom Crawler. That means the Ravager is removed.
No, you got your Feel No Pains. You just went over this.
Ah!
The 6 of them, yeah.
Ah! He's still dead.
Yeah, he's still dead.
Just about. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we'll move him, put him back in the shelf, and we'll catch you back for more shooting. Okay, so I will get there, guys. Sorry very much. I keep on forgetting, man. I just want to squeeze him. Look, he's so cute. He's reminded me. He's so cute. Let me get your cheek. Oh, so cute.
You'd be useless at this game if it wasn't
I know,
for me.
I know. Well, I haven't been passing loads. It's been like a couple of ones here and there. But it's something I need. I did mention at the beginning. Something I was going to forget a lot. Okay, so what Chris is going to do, Venom Cooler isn't going to go into the Ravager because the Demon Prince should easily remove him from play. So we're going to go into the middle unit of Scourges.
Yep.
Number of shots is 3. That's what you need. Hitting on 4s. Only 1 hit.
2s.
2. This is something I always say, but I do hope in the next Chaos Codex that Demon Engines do hit on 3s. They really need it. So just 1 wound at -2. So 6 up. Fails, and now D3 damage.
2.
2. Okay, looking for 6s here. No, that's another 1 removed. And yeah, onto the charge phase we go. So we can cheekily do the charge. I will Overwatch, obviously. So we can do that on camera.
How far is your character?
So
No,
do you want to charge both? Because remember, if you fail both charges.
Exactly, so I'm going to go... He does have a reroll, actually. I'm going for both.
Going for both? Now or never, right?
Yeah, let's kill your Warlord.
Look, you're going to just disintegrate from a watch.
Probably.
Watch and learn, Chris. Rainbow dice ready. Taste the rainbow.
4 2s.
Oh no! He didn't taste the rainbow. Let's re-roll everything because I say so. There, that's the one I wanted.
Stop your cheating.
Okay, so
Just
can you make the charge?
5.
Oh, you
You're
do
gonna
have to check that. You do have enough CP to re-roll that
He
anyway.
gets a free reroll.
You do need.
I'm
Yeah,
within
that's
6,
in.
so
That's a 5. So he's in. We'll catch you back for the fight phase. here we go. The wounded Demon Prince into the wounded Archon. He is splitting attacks, so he is going to do a couple of attacks into the Ravager. Let's see how it is. So splitting like
so
this.
7 into the Warlord and 3 into the Ravager.
Perfect. Okay, here we go.
So hit on 2s, rerolling 1 quickly. So all hits.
Yep. And 2 to wound, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So that is 6 wounds.
Okay, let's do the Ravager first and leave that for last because it is
it's important.
It's important.
All hits.
Okay, all hits. And wounding on
3s.
3 wounds. Okay, let me get my rainbow dice because they never fail.
So do your 3 6 up
Actually, they fail a lot. Okay, so these go into Ravager. -2, so I've got 6 ups.
He's dead.
He's dead, but no, feel no pain.
No, true. So you
What's the
got
damage?
2 each.
Okay.
He's dead.
How many wounds did I have?
2.
2. Yeah, he's dead. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. Okay, and then how many wounds do I have? 5,
6.
right?
6.
Then you fail one?
Yeah. No, I did 7 originally.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One at a time, because I do have a 2-up invulnerable save. Watch me roll the 2-up. Like, this is what always happens when I go to events. They just don't die. And now when I finally play an Archon, I die straight away. Watch this. No. Was it on the second roll? No. Third roll? No. Fourth roll?
Don't do it, Pardo.
No.
Don't do it.
No. Yes, he survived! Okay, we go into some other combats, which I forgot to mention before. We did the rolls off camera. So we've got the Venom Crawler and the Exalted Champion going into this Venom, and the Rhino did charge this unit on this side. So what are you going to start off, Chris? So you're going to go with these guys?
I'll start with the Rhino.
With the Rhino?
Yeah,
okay.
why not? So he has 4 attacks on the charge.
Yes, sir.
Hit on 6s. Reroll them once. 1 hit. Oh, wounds on 2s. He's strength 6. That's a wound.
That's a wound. That's a save.
Don't use my dice.
And now we go on to these guys. So you're going to start with the Venom
Let's start
Crawler
with the
first?
Venom Crawler, yeah.
Okay. I think he's got 4 attacks, right? Is he in full wounds?
Yeah, he's 4 wounds.
Okay.
So 4 attacks base, +1 for charging. I'm going to spend a point for Demon Forge.
Yep, certainly.
Because I've got
Good
CP
choice.
to burn.
Yeah, good choice.
So hit on 4s. Rerolling these. And these are strength. Well, strength 8, so wound on 3s. Rerolling.
Okay, 4
4
wounds. I will use your dice again. If they were lucky before. No, they go straight through.
Because
Yes,
they're -3.
yeah. So
And they're damage 3 each.
Damage 3 each. Does he explode?
Well, you get your feel no pains.
Yes. Is it damage 3 each?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a lot of wounds. Let me just roll these. It's gone.
Yeah.
Does it blow up now? Yes, it does again. Okay, so 1 mortal wound each. So 1 mortal wound him, 1 mortal wound him. We'll catch you back for my attacks back. Just before we go into the Archon, I did lose 2 warriors from the disembarkation. So only 3 left there. And on we go to this guy here. My Warlord, can he kill the Demon Prince? So we're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Oh, always happens. And then my strength is 4, so I'm wounding on 5s.
Yep.
But nothing. 1 wound, -2, I believe.
The Huskblade got poison.
Yeah, no. Don't think it's... Yeah. Do you want to check quickly?
Yeah, can do.
But I'm sure it's just -2 damage D3.
Huskblade. Yeah, so strength 4, -2 damage D3.
Yeah, and tell you what, I'm going to reroll one of these because I could kill him.
Yeah.
So I'll reroll one of these. No, still a fail.
My save. Need a 5.
No, that's a 6, that's a pass. And now I attack back with these guys here. Yep. So how many attacks does the... what's it
1
called?
each, and the champion has 2. So
What's the champion called?
Sybarite.
Sybarite.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 attacks from him. I'll do him because he's got a power sword. So hitting on 3s, that's 2 hits. And wounding on 5s.
6s.
6s, nothing. And then 1 attack each from the other guys. 2 hits. And no wounds. And I think that finishes off the turn, right?
Yep, it's just down to morale now.
Okay, so a lot of morale here and there and everywhere.
So over here,
I've lost
you've only lost 2,
so I'm fine. I've lost 1 here and I'm fine. And I've lost 3 and I took off the champion there. So my leadership is 7 plus D3 plus D6. They run away. I can't. Can I reroll this? No, I can't. I can't reroll. No.
So one goes, and then you got to do a combat attrition on a 1 or 2.
Yeah, because I'm less than half. He survives. Perfect. Lucky. Do you have to do any leaderships? No, because you have no troops. Okay, so on to turn 3 we go. He stays in combat, loving this combat. On to turn 3 we go. Turn 3, here we go. Not a lot of movement because the Scourges have stayed put where they are using their 24-inch range. The Scourge that survives has moved over this ruin and now just moved there to get my, what's it called, the secondary? Engagement fronts, yeah. Only 5 points again for controlling this one with these troops here. So not a lot of points. Chris is escaping with his 39 points. This happened exactly the same happened in SM Plus video against Nick. But I do have to learn to get these objectives and score the points. They are able to shoot, so they've stood put. And then these guys have fallen back. Again, I'm using the same strat as before, 2 CP for that. See if I get them back, because it's a new turn. And I do get one back. So I'm happy with that, because I get the one for the free command phase, and another one back for this. So it's only cost me 1 CP. That means that they can fire, which will be interesting because the Demon Prince is only on 4. Straight on to shooting we go, or at least a couple of units will shoot. Archon moved back, meaning they can fire into... yes, you can with the character
there's
rules.
No vehicles.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with them. Blast Pistol into the Demon Prince, hitting on 3s. That's a 1, which I will reroll. Into a hit, wounding on 3s. That's a wound, 5 up invulnerable save. Yes. Is a pass. Wow. Okay, and next we've got the blaster, hitting on 3s, and fails. Ouch. Okay, 2 for 6 shots from the Splinter rifles, hitting on 3s. Well done, Mr. Pardo. Wounding on 4s. Well done, Mr. Pardo. Okay, that changes things a lot. Okay, let's move on. Well, let's do Blast Pistol and Blaster into this guy here. And then all the...
4 wounds?
No, because I've got all the haywire that I think we can do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's go Blaster and Blast Pistol into him, and Splinter Rifles and Splinter Cannons from the Venom Caller all into him. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's do the things inside first. Blast Pistol into the Wounded Contemptor. That's a fail again, Mr. Pardo. Well done, Mr. Pardo.
It's not the dice.
Blaster. Oh, I thought that was a 2. That's a hit. And that's a fail to wound, Mr. Pardo. Well done. Stop laughing. Stop funny. Okay, and then Splinter Rifles, only 3 shots because they're not in rapid fire. Into the Demon Prince. That's another 2 misses, Mr. Pardo. And that's a fail to wound. Well done. Okay, so that's everything inside. I will do the Splinter Cannons next into the Demon Prince. 12 shots. 4, 6, 8.
What range is it?
36.
Oh, yeah, you're being rapid fire.
Yeah, I measured before. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Make sure you're not cheating as always.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 3s, that's much better. And wounding on 4s. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, Chris. No minus on these.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes, even with a reroll. Wow, how things change. Like all the big things fire, and then the Splinter Cannons remove the Demon Prince. Whoa, I was actually sweating. So it's good that he's actually dead. Okay, let's go on to the Scourges next. So that unit, no, this unit of Scourges is going to go... I'm going to go everything into... Let me have a think about it. Okay, what I'm going to do is this unit here is going to fire into the fresh one, and like Chris just mentioned, I should have actually moved the Scourges into the onto the objective because that means that I would have removed your 5 points from next turn. So things to learn again, mistakes have been made, but it's too late now. He actually said he was actually nice.
I'll let him do it.
Yeah, but it's too late. I'm already shooting. So this unit's into the fresh one. 4 d6 shots.
D3 shots.
D3 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 misses, and then I wish I had those 6s again. And they have.
Which granted?
Yes, which is our granted. So 2 wounds first at -1. These are passed, and these are D3 mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds for now. And now for the champion's gun into him, 3 hits. Looking for 6s. That's 1 wound.
No AP on this one.
Nope, which is a wound.
Of course.
Okay, and the next one, I'm just gonna go. This is a problem now.
Well, this one's degraded. This one isn't. So you're probably gonna go for this one.
Okay, everything into that one. Sadly, 43 shots. That's much better. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3s. And looking for 4s. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds for now. So do the wounds
roll
first.
the 2d6 mortal
Yes.
wounds.
That's dead. Don't even have to roll. So does it explode? No.
That's alright. No.
And then I would have done the champion's gun as well into him, so that's fair. And lastly, I'm going to do that scourge into the venom caller. They're trying to take him out. Number of shots is 3. That's a good start.
Can you boss it?
Hitting on 3s. Have I rerolled anything? Yes, I've rerolled the blaster. And looking for 6s, yeah. 4s, but I want 6s. Okay, 1 wound. 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
And a save, normal save. Which is cocked and passes. And then we move over to all the way to the other side. So this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire everything into the venom cooler. So blaster is a hit, 3's 2 wounds. That's a fail again. My blaster is letting me down. Blast pistol is a hit, is a wound. 5 up invulnerable save. Nope, D6 is 2. And then we've got the Splinter, 2 hits, 1 wound.
Save.
Is a save. And that finishes off my turn. I'm going to actually check if the stratagem allows me to charge in, because I will charge in into here. And I might as well charge in with them as well.
I'm going to overwatch there.
Yeah, just do it. So we'll do the overwatch, then I'll check that. Yeah. I'll roll anyway for these guys, just in case. So they would be in, so I can just check the stratagem and see if I can do that.
Nope.
Nope, nothing there. I'll charge in with him as well. He's in as well. And then what we'll do, I'll check that stratagem and I'll catch you back for the fight phase. Check the stratagem, and it's a really good one because you can actually fire and assault. So I did make the charge there. Venom Caller first into the Contemptor. That's 1 hit and no wounds. And then back onto the Warriors. Power Sword first. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 6s. Nope. And then the normal dudes. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. So your time to strike back.
So I've got 5 attacks over here because he was charged. Hit on 3s.
Okay.
And strength 7, so wound on 3s.
Just 1 wound. That's a pass. Oh, that's a fail, sorry. So 1 wound done there.
Pain.
Yes. No, so just 5 remaining on him.
4 attacks from the Rhino. 2 hits.
Wow.
Oh, go on, get 2 kills.
4 attacks from a Rhino.
3 base plus 1 for being charged.
Wow.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Come on, kill 2.
Yes, 2 dead.
Feel no pains again.
2 dead. 2 dead.
Haha! Rhino kills.
Rhino dials. Just run them over. So I'll remove these 2. So yeah, that finishes off my turn. Chris tried to intervene, but remember it's a maximum of 3 inches. So yeah, that finishes off my turn. We'll catch you back for World Eaters turn 3 coming up next. Here we go, turn 3. Score at the moment is
54 for me, 23 for you.
Why are you smiling?
Because I'm like doubling your points.
Doesn't matter.
That's without the extra
Games
points I'm going to get
said
this time.
that it was going to be close in points all the time because that's how they worked it out, right? It's still close.
Let's see.
Okay, So movement-wise, you've stayed in combat here. You've stayed in combat there. Venom Crawler has moved up, and the Rhino has moved back for you to get 3 points on the Four Corners one. Yep. And then shuffling a bit up with Exalted Champion. That's about it for the movement. Yes. So straight onto the shooting we can go. What's starting that off? Is he starting?
He's going to shoot first.
Okay. 4 shots. Hit on the -1?
Yeah.
-2 then? No, because it's a maximum -1.
So he's hit on 4s.
Okay.
Oh, he hits 3 times.
That's a good start. Now wounding on 3s. Do you want to reroll one of those?
Yeah, come on, put it on.
Okay.
So 2.
2 go through. 5 ups?
Yep.
No, both go through. So.
Do you want to come on for one then?
No, I want him to die because I'll have the blasters come out.
Yeah, that's 10 wounds.
10 wounds, yeah.
You got 10.
I'll just roll a couple. No, he's dead. Does he blow up? No, and then the guys inside.
5 ones, go on.
Ooh, nearly. So 1 dies. I'll bring the guys out and we'll carry on with more shooting. Okay, we carry on. Rhino now, combi bolter into these guys, and the Havoc Launcher is a blast, so it can't fire into it, but he is targeting the other unit. Just in case he kills this, then the Havoc Launcher can fire into that unit. So, combi bolter.
In on 3s. Nope. So
okay,
Havoc's
so
already
Havoc is already out. Just 1 wound, no minus on this. That's a pass.
Cool. It could have been magical.
He could have.
So let's do the other Rhino.
Okay.
He's putting everything into that Scourge.
Yep. Might as well just kill him off.
Yeah. It's an easy attrition point. So 3 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. Just get some dice. He's removed from play. 6 up. No, he's removed from play. So do you want to pass him on?
Yep.
You don't forget. Okay. And
he's going to do a frag grenade.
Frag grenade.
There's 1 up. 2 shots. Hit on 3s. 1 hit. Wounds.
That's a wound. Yeah, that's a pass.
Yep.
Okay, and now we've got the Venom Crawlers left. So what are the targets for that?
So this one is going to shoot at the unit inside.
Okay, through the door into them.
I'm going to Demon Forge.
Yes, of course.
I've got the CP to burn still. That's 5 shots this time. Hitting on 4s. Rolling.
Okay, 4 hits.
2s. Rolling. 4s. Okay. -2, but you got cover save.
Yeah.
What, 5 up saves?
Yes. Nope. 4 dead. Damage?
D3 each.
Okay, so do 1 at a time.
3 in the first.
Okay, let's just do 1 at a time just in case.
3.
Nope.
1.
Nope.
And 3.
Nope. So I'll just leave I'll leave the champion there. I'll take them off later. Okay. Next up, we've got the last of the unit shooting. Venom Crawler is firing into.
I could go for him, but there's no point. For him.
Yeah, you're going for the Scourges?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Scourges because they're the biggest threat at the moment.
Okay, closest Scourges. Let me take some dice off.
Number of shots. 5 shots again. Hitting on 4s. He's only strength 7 now because he's degraded, but it's still 2s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2, so you don't get
6 ups. No, I have 4 ups on the Scourges.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And D3 is 2, so 6s. No. So that's
champion
1 dead.
Off?
Yeah, champion off, so I have the haywire. That finishes off Chris's shooting phase. Are you going to charge with any units?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, so is the Exalted Champion firing in?
Yep.
I will pay a CP for Overwatch, so I'm down to 1. Yep. So Blaster misses. Shall I reroll?
Do you blast pistol first?
Okay, blast pistol.
Is that the same?
No.
No.
I'm actually going to reroll.
Yeah.
Check this out. No. Okay, and Splinter Rifle.
It's you out CP.
Yeah, I'll get my 1 next time, but for now I'm just down to 1. Okay, so charge.
Yep.
Yep, he's in. We'll catch you back for the fight phase. Fight phase, and as you can see, the Contemptor has also joined the fight phase. He charged into this unit of warriors. We're going to start with these guys up.
Yep.
Okay, so Contemptor first. 5 attacks.
Hit some 3s.
Or hit.
Wounds on 2s. 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Come
so
on.
Could remove this unit. So that's 1, 2. They have 4 up, right?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So 2 removed. Obviously, I'll take. Oh, for now I'll take these 2. Nope, and I'll put 1 back. Okay, and then we move over to the other side there, but we'll do the rolls here. So Exalted Champion into the unit of 3 warriors.
1 sec. He's got an extra attack.
Why?
Because he's a World Eater. He's a Hellbound.
Yes, true.
He hits. He wounds.
Fails. Passes.
At least I remember though.
Yes.
So 6 attacks with his old champion. He's going to use the chain axe. Hit some 2s.
And wounds on 3s.
Yeah. Gets to reroll because of himself.
Okay,
So
1, 2, 3, 4,
5 and -1.
Okay, 2, 4, 5. So that's all missed. And still 3 dead, so that's the unit wiped out. Bye bye, turn 3. Catch you back for my movement. Turn. Oh! No, stop, Pardo. We've got the Rhino. I attack first
You
now.
attack first now.
So, 2 attacks, 1 hits, no wounds. 2 attacks from the normal guys, 1 hits, no wounds. Rhino.
2 attacks now. No hits.
Okay.
And you got attacks back here as well.
Yes, true, I do.
You carried away with yourself.
I carried away. 2 hits, no wounds, and normal guys, 2 hits, no wounds. That now finishes off.
Not quite.
No? What's wrong?
I'm going to use a stratagem on him.
Okay.
Where is it? Kill main burn, 1 CP. Allows him to consolidate 6 inches instead of 3.
Nice.
So he goes 6.
Yeah.
And he's now within 3 of that vehicle, so he can't be shot at.
Very nice. Chris using tactics. Very nice.
I thought it.
On to turn 4 we go. Turn 4?
Turn 4, finally.
Catch you back after movements. Great game we're seeing here. Turn 4. Now my movement over. So we've got the Archon moving up towards this Venom Crawler, but still within 3 inches of that objective. We've got the Warriors falling back onto the objective so that that character can't be targeted. Scourges moving now towards the right. These guys now sitting on this objective, and these guys falling back. So I have managed to get a couple of extra points. I've got 10 points for my primary. I've got some for vital ground, and I will be scoring hopefully a couple more. So after my turn, we can actually count the points and see where we stand. Quick shooting, really. There's not a lot to shoot. So first of all, I'm going to shoot the pistol into the Rhino from the Archon. That's 1, so he rerolls into a hit, into a wound. Damage d6 is a 5. Okay, so good start there. Yeah, and then we move on to the Scourges next. So for Scourge, also off camera, I did my leadership from the warriors that were inside this building and actually failed it, so the unit was wiped out. Stop smirking.
I don't have to kill you to run away.
Okay, so these 4 are going to go into this Venom Crawler just to make sure I actually take him out. Number of shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. 4, 8, and 9. And I've just remembered he's actually going to go there. No, he doesn't matter. He's the one that has to go there. Just so I don't pass through. Oh no, this wasn't.
That's not obscuring.
That's not obscuring.
You're
okay.
good.
So yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
You're just rambling. Wasting
Hitting him,
people's time.
please. And looking for 4s here. So yeah, nope.
I roll the 2d3s.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the Venom Crawler removed because of mortal wounds. Does it blow up?
No.
No, it doesn't. So that's removed. That's an extra 2 points there. And I do deny Chris a lot of points next turn, because that means he's also only grabbing 5 points for the primary. Okay, now these guys are going into this Dreadnoughts. So number of shots is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 7, 8.
2 points.
Hitting on 3s. That's not very good.
That's good.
I've got a CP reroll, right? I've got
Yeah,
one.
got one.
I'll reroll one of those. And then looking for, off the table, looking for 4s. Oh, that's 3, I'll just roll for these. Yeah, he's dead. Does he blow up?
Yes.
No. Okay, so that's another 2 CP there for killing more, and I do grab this objective now easily with no threats. I think I'm actually going to charge. How many wounds does that Rhino have left?
5.
5. Shall I be cheeky? You don't need Slay the Warlord. I'm actually going to keep him where he is.
Yep.
No point in moving. That's the end of my turn 4.
Okay, so I should quickly have those 4 points you've got.
You can do that. I'll cut off and we'll go into Chris's movement, and then after that we'll give you a run-up of what the points is looking at right now. Turn 4 for the world details. We've actually sat down, have a bit of a breather, and we're actually counted points up. Chris is in the lead by 15 points, but we've actually counted how many points I can get next turn, and it's close to 30. Meaning that I could get the game in the end, which is absolutely crazy. What a game we're actually experiencing here. We're going to try and make it quite quick. So let's go straight onto the shooting. Obviously a bit of shuffling here and there from a couple of units. He tried to move to get engage all fronts, but he actually didn't get the extra wound back on the roll of a 6 for the Rhino rule, so he couldn't move enough. So let's go straight onto the shooting and make this quick. What's starting that off?
So this Rhino shooting back here.
Okay, into them.
So
can you actually see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through here.
Perfect.
So it doesn't have to go to that bit.
Okay, you can see the wings then.
Combi bolter. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Oh, no, that's 1. So feel no pain is 1 scourge dead. I'll go for the surge. The champion isn't there.
D6. Or 6 shots from
That's the one you wanted.
In on 3s.
Okay, 2 misses. And wounding on 3.
2 wounds. No AP.
4 pluses. No. And 6 ups. 1 dead. So 1's passed. Okay. Perfect.
This Rhino is going to shoot at these guys.
Yep, let's do that.
So combi bolter in on 4s because he's degraded.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 wound.
That's a pass.
Havoc.
Yes,
1
that's
shot.
what I like to see. Do you want to reroll that?
Yeah, CP.
Okay.
5.
Into 5, that's much better.
In on 4s. 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound only. And that's a pass as well. Looking good for me. So he's out of range for the grenade, and it's just the Venom Crawler left. What's he firing at? This good?
No.
Because
I need to knock you off these objectives.
Yes, so you're firing into the Scourges?
Another point for Demon Forge, and he's shooting everything down at
the Scourges. Okay, very important you take them off, because they will... Ooh, 2 shots. 1 hit.
Roll. Only 1 hit?
Only 1 hit.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. -2, so 6 up. Followed by a 6 up. No. So one's dead. So I've lost 3, right?
Yeah, lost 3.
Okay. So that's the end of your shooting.
Charging.
You want to charge?
Let's go. This Venom Crawler is going into both units first.
Okay, I can't overwatch because I'm out of CP. So he's in.
The Exalted Champion's going into the champion, into your Warlord.
Yep, he's in on 7. And then the Rhino's going back in, right?
Yep. 8.
He's in as well.
And he's going to come round to here.
Okay.
So he's on engaged all fronts.
Yep. Do you want to do this? You want to go? Shall we carry on? No point in cutting off.
Yep.
So who's going to start first?
So we'll start off with the Exalted Champion.
Yep. Just put the 3 there.
He's going to go Power Fist into you.
Power Fist into my Archon. Okay, let's see how that goes.
He hits on 3s.
Okay, 1 miss. 2 wounds. So that's
re-rolling.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Okay, can I be cheeky like before? 1 at a time. 2 up. 2 up. Yep. 2 up. 2 up. 2 up. Yes! All passed. That's actually game changing.
Yep.
Venom Crawler next.
Yep, he's going to put his 5 talons into the champion.
Okay.
Into your
Archon.
Archon, that's the one. There's 2 Soulflare tendrils that go into the unit.
Okay.
So 5 attacks. Spend another point in Demon Forge.
Yes. It's the command phase. It's the fight phase now.
So hit some 4s, reroll.
It's so good to have command points at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
2s.
There's so much flavour.
So 3 wounds in your Archon.
Into my Archon. Okay. 2 up. 2 up.
Come on.
2 up.
Yes. He's on 2
Wow.
wounds.
Wow. Okay, and now we've got the other attacks.
The Sulphurite Tendrils. Rolling.
Nope. 1 hit.
1 wound.
1 wound minus.
-2.
6 up. Save.
I can't get anything.
Wow, that was good. Rhino next.
D3 attacks.
I think I've actually won the game.
So you get +1, so 3 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Tails, 6 up. Oh, 1 dead. I'll take the normal Splinter rifle in. And now it's my turn to attack. So we'll go for the power sword first. 2 hits. Looking for 6s. No. And then the normal guy with the blaster hits. No wounds. Next, we've got the Archon. I think it was 5 attacks, right? Archon? Yeah. I'm going straight into you. Hitting on 2s. All hits. And strength is 4, so 4 to wound. 2 wounds at -2. 1 goes through.
Yeah, but
damage.
I don't think he's got a bonus.
No, he hasn't.
No.
So damage D3.
Cool.
I need a 5 or 6, which I get.
Oh, damn
He
it.
is removed. Wow, what a game we're having. Okay, we're going back a bit because Chris just took the book out just to make sure he doesn't have an invulnerable save, which I told him many times he didn't. But you never trust Pardo. Trust Pardo. And he can reroll hits if he's targeting a character. So he did fail to hit, fail, and that failed again anyway. So lastly, we've got these warriors going into the Venom Crawler. So we've got the power sword first. That's a hit, and that's not. What toughness are you? 7, so nothing. And then the normal guys, 2 hits, no wounds. That finishes off your turn, and it's not very good. I do have to do leadership there.
Morale there.
Morale here? No, I lost 1 only.
Ah, true, yeah.
Yeah, just there. And I'm ignoring morale now.
Yeah, true.
I'm fearless.
Well, they're not.
Yes, they are fearless as well.
Do they get it as well?
Yeah, in turn 4, right? They get it? Or is it turn 5 they get it?
They're mercenaries, they don't get it, do they?
Yes, they get it, but they just don't get the +1 from
okay.
What is it, turn 4 or turn 5 they get the... let's check.
Yes.
So Chris just checked. I was right. Look, I did remember something in the end. So they're fearless, which is good because that means that I gained a lot of points, which I'm just gonna go through for you guys to see at home. So we would be starting now my turn 5, and I would be gaining 15 points for my primary. I would be gaining 5 points for vital ground because I've got the enemy's objective and this one here. So that's 20 points already. And then let's see what happens, but I might be getting 3 points for each rhino I kill. And then obviously the table quarters one as well. So I will do my movement. We will go into the shooting phase, but if I kill the rhino, I think that's game. I think it is. So let's do that. Okay, so here we go. Another sit down, because it has been complicated. We've made sure that we're getting the points right, and it's absolutely crazy that I can actually win the game by a bit if all my units hit and kill all the units on the table. Now, I'm behind by a couple of points at the moment.
At the moment it is
6 points.
68 for me, 61 for you.
Yes.
That's after scoring your points in your command phase.
Yes.
So you can basically need to score 3 points.
There's a couple that I've already nearly maxed.
Yeah.
So basically, let's simplify it. So if I actually kill this rhino with my pistol, with my blaster pistol, if I kill this venom crawler with the 2 pistols on this one, and if this unit removes this rhino, then I've won the game.
Yeah.
By a couple of points. So let's do this quickly, because if I actually fail to hit here, it's pointless. Yeah. Blast pistol into him is a fail. That's it.
You got 1 CP?
Yes. Let me reroll. That's a hit. That's a wound. Go straight through. No. That's not the one I want. That jump goes it down to 2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the attacks.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to do the attacks in combats, and that would be easier. Hope you guys are understanding. Even though this isn't on sequence, it's just to stop the game in the best possible way. Okay, so power swords, 2 hits, medium 6s. No, now that concludes the game. What a game! Wow, like you were. I actually mentioned, like, we're actually making fun of Games Workshop saying the mission format now is really close, and it actually has made it very close. Wow, best game in 9th for now. Fist bump to Chris as he notes the away. Still unbeaten.
5 games.
In 5 games. We'll talk about this because there's a lot to talk about in the end of game conclusion coming right up. So there we have it, an amazing game. I think it's been, it's been my best 9th edition game at the moment. Chris still unbeaten, and
68 to 64.
68 to 64.
I thought I was running away with it, and then you caught up quick.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you started to really sweat. And I was even like, wow, I was shocked. But look, it's true. The mission format, the mission how you score points is actually really good. You cap out in a couple of on primaries and on secondaries, and that means that your opponent can catch up if you're not prepared for that. Back to the game. So I'm going to talk a bit first about the Drukhari. So my first outing with the Drukhari, I've actually really enjoyed it. I love that the army has so much board control and is very fast.
Yeah, they're scourges.
Scourges. Yeah.
They almost won you the game.
Yes, they almost won me the game. Yeah, I should have actually. What basically failed from what actually didn't win me the game was not moving the Scourges into the Venom Crawler's objective, which you nearly allowed me to do, but I said, look, it's too late. That would have actually allowed me to score 3 points for Vital Ground on that objective, plus I would have been scoring more than you, so that would have been an extra 10 points, plus the 3 from Vital Ground, that would have been 13 points ahead. So that would have actually won me the game, but look, you learn from your mistakes. And yeah, it was basically that. Chris won the game again. Another problem I have is I keep forgetting about the objectives and the missions, and that's how 9th edition works at the moment. You really need to score the points in the first couple of turns. Couple of mistakes, again, thanks to Chris for reminding me of things like the Feel No Pain, but I think I actually played them quite well. I don't think I've made mistakes apart from forgetting stuff which we actually caught in time.
Drukhari get a lot of extra little rules, so
yes,
it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, but I think we did well. I've actually enjoyed it a lot, and it's been a fantastic game. World Eaters versus Drukhari. Who knew that would have been a good game?
Yeah.
Now back to you. Did you do any mistakes? Would you have done anything?
I should have dealt with the Scourges a lot sooner and with a lot more firepower.
Yes.
Well, I should have moved forward too far. I should have denied you from dropping my backline.
Yeah, but that's World Eaters, I guess. Yeah. It's normal to do.
At least that way you would have been in front of me, so I would have engaged you easier because I'm still going the right direction.
That's very true. Yeah.
In fact, I had to split and send some back sort of thing.
The problem I see, or why your mistake was, that you needed to deal with the Scourges, especially after they failed to kill anything for 2 consecutive turns. You know, I failed in the first one and you said, like, okay, you don't have to deal with that. But when I failed the second turn on my turn 3, then is when you should have just wiped them out. But I had them there for another 2 turns after that. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I haven't missed. It's been a great game. We've already mentioned that a lot of times. And yeah, anything you want to add?
I want to go home to my aircon.
And me, yeah, it's still very hot here, and it's just a heat wave in Jib. Like, this is as hot as it gets, and it's just very, very hot. So if you want to support us, because we do need aircon, so we will start saving up again, make sure you head over to SN Plus on smbyreports.com, where we have extra content in both video format and classic style format, or join us on our Patreon. We have links to our Discord where you can actually talk to us personally. There's a really cool guys there. They have a lot of work in progress shots, and you just talk about the hobby, which is really nice to see. Hope you've enjoyed it. Awesome game. Thank you, Chris, for a great game. We'll catch you back in the next one.